Hi, my name is KJ Miller. I'm the co-founder and CEO of Mented Cosmetics, and today I'm going to be walking you through how I do my brows every single morning. And I've actually got 5 tips for you, so pay attention. The first tip is I like to start with a bare face, and the reason why is because when I'm doing my brows, I'm often like sort of touching various places, like maybe I'm touching my cheek, maybe I'm going to clean it up a little, and I don't want to be getting product off of my face while that's happening, so I like to start bare face. That's tip 1. Tip 2, and yes, there are a few tips before we even get started, is I really have to have super dry brows. So I will often just grab a paper towel. Sometimes I'll take my beauty sponge, whatever it is, and just wipe off any like excess oil or whatever that's on my face. And the reason why is because I'm really trying to do precise like little hair strokes. And if you've got any oil or anything on your face, that's just gonna interrupt it. So dry off your brows. And then tip 3 is always start with your hardest brow. So for me, I think it's pretty obvious that's this brow because I've got like a bald brow over here. So that is for sure the hardest brow for me to do. So I like to start with that one. And the reason why is because whatever you end up doing over here, whatever creation you come up with, it's gonna be easier to match on your brow that's easier. So that's tip 3. So now we actually get started with the brows. So tip 4 is, and I learned this from one of my good friends and our head makeup artist, Terrence, is to start by outlining the shape of your brow before you start doing the hair strokes. So I will start with that. So I'm gonna outline the top. And then I'm gonna do the bottom. And what I'm really trying to do is follow the natural arch of my brow. And you can kind of tell that by looking at your brow bone and also by just seeing where your hairs naturally grow. So on this side of my face where I've actually got hair, you can see sort of like how it's grown in, and that's helping me understand the natural shape of my brow, and that's really what I'm trying to follow. And so then I'm gonna do the underside. So once I've got the basic outline, then I'm gonna start filling in with little short hair-like strokes. And one tip that some people will do is they'll use a darker shade back here and a lighter shade up here towards the front. If you've got the time and you wanna do it, absolutely go for it. I'm in a rush most mornings, so I stick with my one pencil. And by the way, I didn't mention the shade. This is Brow Down, which is our deep brown shade. And then finally, I'm gonna take it and do some hair strokes here. So one thing that's really great about this pencil is that it is a precision brow pencil, so you can do those little hair-like strokes. So now I've got the basic shape, I've filled it in. I'm gonna do step 5, which is use my spoolie and blend it in. So a lot of times, once I've done those 5 steps, I look at my brow and I think, oh, you know, it's pretty good, but it could be better. And this is when you're just gonna start doing some of your perfecting. Like I said at the beginning, the reason I like to do no makeup on while I'm doing this is because a lot of times I wanna go and sort of like clean up with my finger. And I can do that because I'm not taking off any product because I don't have any product on. Sometimes I wanna darken it up a bit, so I'll just go right back over. In the same area, just to add a little bit more. Because once I've got the basic shape, it's pretty easy from there. So I'm gonna quickly do my second brow and then just show off the final look. All right, so that's it. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and please check out our highbrow collection, all 4 shades, at mentedcosmetics.com.